And with this, I welcome you to episode 372 of Shellshocked Radio Discovery. And you just heard a really cool song. I have a really cool show for you. Let's check it out. It is currently in my Spotify playlist. Oh, by the way, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you, the listener and viewer, want to be in my Spotify playlist and or in the next show, please use the link in the description. So, you just heard Skull Family. And Skull Family is in my Spotify playlist. This tells you something because my Spotify playlist is called Gothic Rock, Darkwave, Dark Pop, Industrial Metal. And let's have a little moment to think about why I called my playlist like that. Maybe I'm looking for genres like that in my Spotify playlist. I'm so clever, huh? I'm the most cleverest you can ever think of. Anyway, yes, we are there. I just added them recently. Let's see here where we are. Skull Family with Love Letter. This is the song you just heard. And let's find out a little bit about Skull Family. Well, we're quite small still, but it's their most requested song. So I played their hit song, Love Letter. And Skull Family is existential Memphis Darkwave summoning darkness from the abyss. I love it. We have a lot of followers, and now I hope we get some more listeners. And if you see that here, Los Angeles, we are listened to in Los Angeles. And as you know, there's 3 hubs in the world where really good music comes from. One is, of course, Jena, where I reside. You're a DJ and host, LT Morales. And where also Kaltblut comes from. There will be more in the show later. The next one is Gothenburg, because the goth is in the name, right? And the third one is Los Angeles. So all the bands who are, not all the bands, but a lot of bands from Los Angeles, I really like. They fit my oeuvre very well. And also, so people listen to music I really like there. Anyway, on with the show. Before we get a little bit more heavy, I want to play a song by Jade Kenaz. And it's not originally from Jade Kenaz. It's a cover song. And I couldn't add it to my Spotify playlist yet, even though it would fit in there perfectly, because it's not there yet. So Tainted Love, of course, made famous by Soft Cell. But I talked with the artist, and she knows, of course, Tainted Love. Soft Cell is a cover of a 60s song, I think. She knows, so, I wanted to be a smart aleck because everyone loves a smart aleck, especially a German smart aleck. Anyway, it's a really great rendition, and she also sent me the video, so check it out. By the way, this is for all the artists, As you know, I'm playing more smaller artists and lesser known ones. Sometimes I just got a really big one. Anyway, this is in the next show. Anyway, please follow all the artists, on Instagram and on their Spotify, because especially if you see here now, Jade Kenaz, she just started out, as far as I can tell, because there's 0 followers, no plays, and nothing. So, please help out, follow her everywhere. I just followed her today on her YouTube channel because she put out a video for this song. And please also follow me, and on my Instagram and stuff. I try to popularize the really good kind of music, because the mainstream radio you can forget, I want to play cool music which goes under the radar, because there's so much good artists out there, and this is my calling to show you the good stuff. Anyway, you're not here for me babbling. I give you now Jade Kenaz with Tainted Love. It's a very, I love it. It's very delicate.
Sometimes I feel I've got to run away. I've got to get away from the pain you drive into the heart of me. The love we share seems to go nowhere, and I lost my light for a toss and turn. I can't sleep at night. Uncertainty, now I'll run from you. This dead love you've given, I gave you all I got, can't give you. Take my tears and that's not love. Oh, tainted love, tainted love. Now I know I've got to run away, I've got to get away. You don't really want any more from me to make things right. You need someone to hold you tight, and you think love is to pray, but I'm sorry, I don't pray that way. Uncertainty, now I'll run from you. This tainted love you've given, I gave you all I can't give you. Take my tears and that's not nearly all. Tainted love, tainted love. Don't touch me, please. I cannot stand the way you tease. I love you, though you hurt me so. Now I'm gonna pack my things and go. Tainted love, tainted love, tainted love, tainted. Oh, touch me, baby, tainted love. Touch me, baby, tainted love, tainted love. Tainted love.
So, we stay with a female artist, you know. I'm a singer myself, but of course, I like a good female voice, and the next artist I have played before, and I will play her again because she's really, really cool. I played her once before with a Deepish Mode cover, and now it's an original song of hers. So, and it's in my Spotify playlist. This should tell you something. So it's something along the lines of gothic rock. Where is it? Here. It's Masquerade by Raven Quinn. So let's check out Raven Quinn. She's doing quite well, and this is her new hit. As you see, It's No Good I have played before. That's the Deepish Mode cover. Let's see what she says about Raven Quinn is an alternative rock artist based in Southern California, known for her unique musical blend of alternative rock, hard rock, and ethereal alt pop. Yeah. So it's combines darker guitar-driven edge of 90s alternative rock, shimmering industrial synth, soaring pop hooks, and vocals that effortlessly shape-shift from powerful to ominous to delicate to otherworldly. Yeah, this is actually quite well said, my dear Raven Quinn. She has a really cool voice. Anyway, you're here for listening music, so this is Raven Quinn with Masquerade. Oh, yeah.
everything is dancing, and everything's alive. Voices are entrancing you. Just fall into your mind.
The next artist has also a female singer, but it's a collaboration, and it is PsalmWellProduction. That's the name of the main artist, and he works here together with StimulusFams. And yeah, he wrote me that he's very, very happy, and there will be more collaborations with these. Let's check out PsalmWellProduction. I'm a songwriter and producer specializing in darker music genres, collaborating with diverse area of haunting melodies, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, anyway, he is, I don't really know where he's from, but yeah, so he kind of gets guest artists, guest vocals. And by the way, I receive a lot of music, and sometimes I have to, people ask me for my opinion and stuff. And just recently I had to tell someone who made a really, really cool song, but he tried to use his own vocals, and he's not the best singer, let's put it this way. So it kind of got me out of it. So don't be ashamed to get other singers and do collaborations like here PsalmWellProduction did. If it enhances your song, I always would think of, I'm a musician myself. So do the best for the song, and if your vocals are not the best for the song, get someone else to it, because even if you have a great song, I declined the song, by the way. I said I'm really unhappy. I really like the music. It was really a great song, but the lyrics or the vocals were not good. So he did everything right. I don't know if he's a good singer or not. I don't know. But he collaborates, and there is no shame in that. That's what I want to say. So if you're a good musician but not a good singer, just acknowledge that and get someone who sings for you. And that's absolutely fine. And in this day and age, it's so easy to make a collaboration. I worked with a lot of artists together. I'm a singer. I'm not such... Anyway, I'm getting off topic. So here you go. This is PsalmWellProduction and StimulusFam. We can check out StimulusFam just quickly. StimulusFam. Okay, no, there's nothing more to see. With Can You See Me Now? And you can hear it now.
Shadow twist beneath the moon, whispers echo in the gloom. I walk where midnight spirits bloom. Can you see me now? Cloaked in mist and foundation spells through the labyrinth of dark wells. Crimson secrets no one tells. Can you see me now? Can you see me through the veil as the light begins to wail in the silence, in the pale? Can you see me now? Raven calls upon the night, eyes that pierce us, break the light. Haunted dreams, a ghostly sight. Can you see me now? Emerald tears on porcelain skin. In the shadows we begin. Lost songs of those who've sinned. Can you see me now? Can you see me through the veil as the light begins to wail in the silence, in the pale? Can you see me now? Can you see me through the veil as the light begins to wail in the silence, in the pale? Can you see me now? Can you see me through the veil as the light begins to wail in the silence, in the pale? Can you see me now?
So before we take it down a notch again, I want to get a little bit more heavy. Oh yeah. And the next artist, I've played before. It's been a while. We have a new album out. I think the last time I played it was like 2 years ago or 3 years ago. So they are currently in my Spotify playlist, and they be around gothic rock. So let's see. I just added them here. No, where we are. Oh man, I missed them. Here. Gallows Eve with Ars Corax. Let's check out Gallows Eve. Oh, we're doing quite well. So Ars Corax is their newest hit, as you can see, and this is their latest album. For the Blackbirds, that's the name of the album. And Gallows Eve is a traditional goth rock three-piece from Malmö, Sweden. Yeah, and look at this. Also listened to in Gothenburg. Anyway, just listen to it. It fits my oeuvre perfectly. I'm very happy to have them again with their new album here. So this is Gallows Eve with Ars Corax.
serpents encircle me. Let me drink deep the mysteries revealed. Monos, parvenrum tenforme. Buer, par mercurium ad me. Vassador, adior, tenetur ad me. Amon, axor, ad me. Embrace me, make me whole. I gaze into the black, find what is beneath my life for you. For the blackbird stays on me when you fall. Sometimes you fly. We walk spiral with our shins. We come to praise the blackened sun. We walk spiral with our shins. Let the great work be done.
Yeah, I wanted to ramp up a little bit because the other songs I have, all the songs I play is the music you send me via the link in the description, because I need all the copyright for Hypernova radio airplay and for YouTube streaming. So, it's always a mixed bag, because I get the stuff I get, and then I make a show out of it. And this one is a little bit more quieter and more poppy, but I wanted to play one hard song. So I ramped up to this point, and now I'm going to play a song by the band Kaltblut. And I'm going to play this one here, Kaltblut. That's one of our first songs. And for the people in the stream, we will see the video. And of course, on the radio, you just hear the song. But the song is great, because I'm the singer. So yeah, this is shameless self-promotion. Please follow us still everywhere, on Spotify and stuff. And by the way, if you're in Germany or in Europe, we have T-shirts now, if you want one. So yeah, here, this is Kaltblut. Wait, here, this is Kaltblut. Kaltblut with a song, Kaltblut. Oh yeah.
kaltes Eisen, frisches Blut. In den Adern, in der Schmerz. Nichts geblieben an der Glut. Pulsiert in meinem Herz. Meine Schwingen hoch und her, kalter Wind auf glattem Stahl. Lass zurück, lass sich zerstören.
We stay in the German realm, and the next artist calls herself Lary Wave. It's a strange name, but a really, really cool song. I really like it. It's now it's getting more soft again, but I love it. It's great. The song is called Nicht Sagen, don't say. You could roughly translate it. So of course it's in German. And she has only 2 songs out so far. One is Fantasy, and this is the newest one, Nicht Sagen. And there is not much to know about her. Just starting out fresh, I think. Lary Wave with Nicht Sagen.
Hand in meiner, sie lässt
the next artist I'm gonna play is also an old. Okay, no, this comes over. It's someone I've played before, and he's even also. Sorry. The singer is also even in my talk show segment. So if you want to know more about the artist behind the next song, check out my talk with Johnathan Christian. It's John, like Goahnathan, Christian. So I talked with him before because I have played them, but I think this is their new album as well. I haven't played them in a while, but like 2 or 3 years back I played them. So Johnathan Christian, and this is also the song I'm going to play, their newest one, their newest hit, Where Do We Go From Here? First off, there was a famous band, I'm old, so I remember Where Do We Go From Here? Is there a trace of fear? I forgot it. I think it was from Hamburg. One famous wave band back in the 80s or 90s. Anyway, I bought the album back then, but I forgot. The VJs was it. And so I first thought it was a cover, and I see it's twice in here. But it's not. It's an original song. So Where Do We Go From Here is the name of the song. And Christian Cranquist teamed up with New York alternative music veteran keyboardist Jonathan Mooney. So now you know where the name comes from, Johnathan Christian. They just put in their first names. And like I said, if you want to know more about them, check out my talk segment. Anyway, now Johnathan Christian with Where Do We Go From Here in the 125 BPM DJ mix. Very precise.
So
So, for the next artist, I have to say I'm sorry, because I've played him before, and I will play him again because I really like what he's doing. But he chose a very generic name, and I found on Spotify, I usually in the stream for the radio listeners, I show the artist, and I read a little bit about the biography on Spotify. So last time I played him, I think I got the wrong biography, because he just called himself Estrada, and there's a lot of Estradas out there. So now he got a little bit more precise and called himself the Estrada Music Project. So this was easier to find. And as it is, as he is currently also in my Spotify playlist, this tells you, it's something along the lines of gothic rock, dark wave, dark pop, industrial metal. I would kind of call it more dark pop. It fits in there nicely, but it's not too dark. Let's see. So this time I can show you the right one. So here he is, Estrada Music Project, much easier to find now. And the song he called "We Are Not God." So, and he's doing very well. Exactly, this is the one I played before. What can I say? What can I say? I showed the wrong artist. Sorry for that. But this time, We Are Not God. And here. And I live in beautiful Scotland. I work in a hospital, 9 to 5. Okay, so he talks about himself. And as you can see, also listened to quite a lot in Los Angeles. So he's doing very well. Only 91 followers, but 3,000. So he's running a few campaigns for sure. So, but good for him, I mean, I like the music too. He's in my Spotify playlist as well. If you want to be in there and or in the next show, please use the link in the description and listen to my Spotify playlist night and day, because I update it every day because I have nothing else to do, right? Anyway, so here you go. This is Estrada Music Project with We Are Not God. So before I come to the last song of the show, and I want to, because I'm a Darkwave and darker tinged show, if you want to be in one of the next shows, use the link in the description, please. I want to play something that is a little bit off kilter for my show, because it's very fun and refreshing, and I don't really know what I should think of the artist, because it's a little bit weird, but I like it, so I play it. That's the cool thing. If you have your own show, I play whatever I like. So so everything done right for the artist is just a little bit. So I'm going to show you what we're up to, and then you're going to hear the song. And the song is nice, but it's a poppy little thing, and I like it. So they call themselves the Grey Tigers, and the song I'm going to play is Eternal Winter, and it's strange because they have all these hand-drawn things. And it looks a little bit like a child to these things. And, I don't want to say this disrespectful. It's, the artwork is what you do. And they talk about themselves. The Grey Tigers are a duo formed by two domestic grey cats. I kind of doubt that. Who think they are fearsome wild tigers, but have a hard time playing their instruments because of their fat bellies. So you see, and you see, they listen to it in Los Angeles. This tells you something good. And in Montreal, I love Montreal, mon amour. So as you can clearly see, they don't take themselves too seriously, and I'm fine with that, It's just, I wanted to be a little disclaimer. It's not Darkwave, We started very dark, and I will have a bleak song at the end. But this one is fun as well. So, don't get me wrong. I only play what I like, so I'm not kind of bashing these artists. It's just a little bit extraordinary. So here you go. This is the Grey Tigers with Eternal Winter in a very poppy variant.
Since the sun went out.
So, as promised, I'm gonna play a darker tinged song. It's synthwave, but it's quite dark tinged synthwave, so I really, really like it. This is also synthwave is more like on the fringes for my normal things. It's what I like the most is gothic rock, dark wave, dark pop, industrial metal. That's why I called my Spotify playlist like that. But there is always fringes, and OneRelation fits in there perfectly. So I'm very happy to play them. I play their latest single, or his latest single, Breath Reload. And there isn't much to know about him. So you can check out his management. Maybe he comes from South America. No, I think he's from Poland or someone. I forgot. So it's pictures of him. And as you see, he's mostly played in synthwave, 80s electronic stuff. But I love it. So if you do kind of this music, send it to me. There's a link in the description where you can send it to me, because I need all this copyright stuff. And now I give you the last song of this show, and it is OneRelation with Breath Reload. So that's it for episode 372 of Shellshocked Radio Discovery. Don't forget to like and subscribe, of course. And if you want to be in the next show and or in my Spotify playlist, please use the link in the description. And I thank you all for coming. I thank you all for staying. I hope you found something new, something cool. As I said before, please show some love to these artists. Most of them are still quite small, so I want to kind of raise awareness for them. Follow them on on their socials and on their Spotify accounts and stuff. Listen to their music. This helps them the most. So that they can get some algorithmic boost. And also, I could use algorithmic boosts as well. So please follow me everywhere. Like this video and comment it if you have to say something. But honestly, and here I'm talking to you as an artist myself. Only like it and stuff if you really do. Just don't follow mindless things. But once you're here, I think you kind of like this music. I just don't want people who are just like doing this without thinking. If you don't like it, that's fine. I make very niche music, and I like very niche music, and that's absolutely fine with me. So only do it if you really like it. Anyway, I wish you a good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you listen to that. And I'll see you in episode 373. Man, I have made so many already. Stay safe, stay healthy. Bye-bye.